Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here on a Thursday. And yeah, I know I put welcome to the weekend. That's okay. That's okay. Jordan even said, welcome to the weekend. I said, yeah, I'm starting early. Why wait? You know, it's Thursday. It's always a fun Thursday night because we have the News 9 Sports on the go. Myself and Don Sloan, producer extraordinaire. Jordan will be there calling all the signals, hitting all the buttons, making sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. And sometimes it's a tough battle. Is that a tough battle, Jordan, to make sure we stay on point?
Very, yeah.
Okay, I think people can see that.
Yeah,
that might be a little tough
when it
to
ends
deal with.
way after 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to try and be on time. We're going to try and be on time this week. Anyways, if you want to be a part of the show, all you need to do is head to Seven Ranges Entertainment at the Ford Steuben Mall in Steubenville, Ohio. And you can be a part of the show. Wear your best gear. Wear your favorite team's gear if you want to wear that. And head on over, listen to the conversation, get some great food. There's plenty of games to play, a lot going on. We've really enjoyed it. And if you want to watch it, let's say you can't make it out to Seven Ranges, at 7 o'clock in the evening, it is live on the WTOV 9 YouTube channel. So just go to WTOV 9 on the YouTube channel and put in News 9 Sports on the go. It'll be right there. And then if maybe you can't do that, maybe you're not available at 7 o'clock, maybe you're available at 9 o'clock. You can watch it on Facebook. It's the Facebook stream. And then if you can't catch either one of those, it's there all night on both places. You can watch it either place. So we have a lot going on with that. Tim Benz is going to be a part of the show. Pittsburgh sportscaster, Pittsburgh sports writer, a man with a million opinions and doesn't hold back. He is going to give us a lowdown on what he thinks the Steelers did well, what they didn't do well, what's going on with the quarterbacks tonight on the show. We also are efforting getting a Seattle sportscaster. You get the behind the scenes of DK Metcalf, what he's really like to play with, against, and to cover, and all those good things. Jordan, we have a comment. April says hello. Hello, April. Welcome. And hopefully all is going well on this Thursday. You know where all is going well, Jordan?
Valley Converting.
Absolutely. Valley Converting, of course, in T-Town, Toronto, Ohio, the Gem City. Mike Biasi and the crew up there. And if you have paper products to recycle, they are your gang.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
Mike Biasi and the crew up in the Gem City, Valley Converting. Thank you very much for all they do for the 9-Minute Phill-Up. Now, someone that could be the number one fan of the show, Mom. Yeah, I think so. So we have talked about, road trips. We still haven't done any of them. The first one that we're supposed to do is Cambridge Pizza.
Yeah.
And we still haven't done that. We're going to have to make that happen at some point. We really are. But my mom, who lives down in New Bern, North Carolina, the birthplace of Pepsi, we were having a conversation the other day about some sort of Pepsi product, or Coca-Cola product.
What was it? National Pepsi?
Oh, it was cherry soda.
Cherry Pepsi.
Yeah, cherry Pepsi and Pepsi and Coke, cherry Coke, whatever. Because cherry Coke had been invented.
And then we called
Pepsi.
her.
We called her up and we talked to her, and she told everybody about the Pepsi.
Because it was,
I guess,
was it made in where?
Oh yeah, Pepsi
it was made
invented
there, right?
and made
Invented
in New Bern,
yeah.
North Carolina, downtown area.
Yeah.
So she's been there. I've been in the store a number of times.
Like a museum? Or?
It's kind of like it's got some museum qualities to it, and then it has some knick-knacky stuff that you like to buy because it's just fun stuff. You don't necessarily see it, and you're in the spot allegedly where the store was. So it's kind of neat. So Mom sent myself and Jordan a little bit of a care package. So Jordan, what do you think? We've got the koozies.
Yeah,
we've got the koozies. Yep. So we get the blue koozie, and we've got we got the white. It's got the red, white, and blue. This is like the 4th of July koozie.
Oh yeah.
When you're out on the water or something, and you're like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have a Pepsi while I have a hot dog here in the water on the beach or whatever. So we have koozies. We have koozies.
Yep.
And then just what we just mentioned 4th of July. Well, another big holiday that you always have to be ready for is Christmas. So we have the Christmas ornament. Where am I going?
I love it.
I can't really see it. There we go. And my hand's in the way. Santa.
Love it.
Santa with his feet up having a Pepsi. So there you go, having a Pepsi. So mom said that and if that wouldn't be enough, there's more. Oh, and Jordan had a magnet.
Oh, and she said a magnet, but it's on my fridge.
There you go. Now here is the original. We got some postcards.
Yeah.
The man who invented Pepsi. What am I doing here? There we go. Man who invented Pepsi. Caleb Bradham, who invented Pepsi in New Bern, North Carolina. And it was a lot of that stuff. Even Coca-Cola and Pepsi are basically, at that time, everyone thought it's going to help your stomach. He was a pharmacist, so he was trying to come up with something that's going to make his birthplace Pepsi-Cola, 256 Middle Street, New Bern, North Carolina.
That's where she went.
www.pepsistore.com if you want to check it out. He was born in 1867, died in 1934.
Oh,
the
wow.
inventor of Pepsi Cola. So there you go. There you go, right there. All right. So then then mom just went on a bit of what are the postcards?
Yeah.
And so we have the At the Fountains exhilarating, invigorating aids digestion.
Yeah.
So there you go. Kind of an older ad there. So then, so mom was going all historic. Then how about that? The big 12-ounce bottle.
Wait, let me see that one.
This is 5 cents.
Oh, yeah.
The big 12-ounce bottle.
That's crazy.
There you go. Let's see if I can get that focused a little bit. There you go. All right. So there's that one. It's very colorful. Then this is the actual street.
Oh, yeah.
This is birthplace of Pepsi.
Yep.
Circa 1910. Decorated for New Bern's bicentennial. 256 Middle Street, New Bern, North Carolina. And there it is, all gussied up with the bunting for the bicentennial of New Bern. I'll tell you what, my mom picked a nice town to move to in North Carolina. She moved from Cape Cod down to North Carolina. I wasn't necessarily crazy about the move out of New England, but man, what am I going to do? I have no vote.
My parents want to go to North Carolina, so maybe I'll tell them about New Bern,
North Carolina. Very, very nice. Right on the Neuse River, which is the second widest river in the country. And the reason I know that, my mom told me. So if I ever and then that question was actually, or there was a Neuse River question that was asked on Jeopardy, and I actually knew the answer. Oh, we got some comments. Oh, Brian checking in. Shout out to my Monroe Central Seminoles trying to go for a state title. Absolutely. They have been outstanding. They have had a tremendous season. You want to talk about steamrolling. Football, great season. Right into basketball. A lot of the same guys. So great job, Brian. Your Seminoles are doing a great job. And, just everybody pulling for them. Hello, Pauline. Hello. Thanks for joining us. So we still have one more postcard to go, Jordan. Oh, and this has a post. It's kind of a postcard on the front, postcard on the back. I make sure you get a big bottle, 12 full ounces. I make sure it's wholesome and grand tasting. And it says worth a dime. So you're only paying a nickel, but it's worth a dime is what the police officers on the card are saying. So here you go on that one. So very nice. Very nice. So mom, a little care package. Oh, totally. I mean, kind of surprised.
Very surprised. Thank you.
Maybe we had.
We appreciate it.
Maybe we had mentioned like, "Hey, mom, if you but we didn't think she was.
I didn't think she was going to send anything, so we really appreciate it.
Yeah, and then so that showed up at the door. I'm looking at.
And my name was on the package.
Yeah, I was like, Bill Phillips and Jordan. I'm like, okay, and so then. So that was very nice of you to do that, Mom. We greatly appreciate it. So now if we go on a road trip, we can do that. Julie, I Bill, my husband's aunt by marriage. Her family was owners of Pepsi. Oh, wow. Wow. That's big.
That's huge.
That's huge. All right. And you know what would be even better if I actually was a Pepsi fan.
Oh, I love Pepsi.
I'm not, well, and that's why she sent you the koozies and everything else. And the thing is, I don't dislike it,
but you like,
but
Coke
I like
better?
Coke better.
Yeah.
But I've actually been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I for Lent I said no Cokes. Have I had any other thing? Nope, haven't had any soda. So, it's a monster. I mean, yeah. And then, when Ian doesn't pick up a coffee or something, not that I'm calling out my son for not picking up a coffee today or anything, but whatever. A little help. Never hurt anybody. All right, so Jordan, we're gonna hear from 10 Benz later on the News 9 Sports on the Go.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask you, as a super fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you have no quarterback right now.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts? What are our feelings? What are the emotions right now as you try and figure out you got DK Metcalf, you've got
that
Pickens.
Was huge, but then you're like, okay, who's gonna throw him the ball?
Exactly.
My opinion is I'm annoyed.
All right.
I don't want Aaron Rodgers. I would have liked to keep Justin Fields.
Okay.
And
do you
honestly,
think they should trade any of those
guys?
Like Pickens, do you think he should be traded and get some draft picks, or
I don't know if he should be traded yet.
Give him a chance with Metcalf and see how they do together, and then.
But that all comes back to the quarterback. Like who's gonna lead this team?
Aaron Rodgers can still throw a football.
I almost want to keep Russ over Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. All right. You don't seem real convinced either way.
I'm not. I don't want either of them. But I'd rather have Russell.
Do you trade Pickens, get a bunch of draft picks, and then trade up to try and get a quarterback?
I mean, they're going to have to draft a quarterback, but I don't know who.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of Jackson Dart fans.
Well, then you have in Cleveland, you've got Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
So a lot of people.
And then Russell was going to visit with Cleveland.
Yeah, he was going to visit with Cleveland.
Yeah.
But now the big rumor is, the hot and heavy rumor is that Kirk Cousins could be the guy in Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean, you got all these people. Adam Schefter is one of the big guys that's always on top of it. Yeah. And he's listing all the quarterbacks that are available, and Mac Jones is now gone. He went, not that I would want him, but
Daniel Jones.
No.
He's in Indianapolis now. Nope. All right. Well, we're back to some comments. I remember the quarter glass bottles. My aunts and grandma canned tomatoes in those bottles. I like it. Julie, with some history, family history going with Pepsi. Here we go. Pauline hasn't had a soda in 3 years. That's good. That's good for you because there's not a lot of good stuff in it. But, they do taste good. Some ice. You know what I really like? You know what I really like with Coca-Cola? One of my favorite Coca-Cola meals is Chinese food. Chinese food and a Coke. That's pretty good stuff. I could substitute a Pepsi in there because it's more about the Chinese food than it is about the drink. But a Coca-Cola ice cold at Woe Hops, New York City, Chinatown, in the basement. Nothing better. Nothing better. Jordan's like, whatever, Bill. Lena, what do we have? Pepsi fan, her husband, daughter is a Coke fan. There you go. It's one of those households. Split. All right, Jordan. Okay, Jordan. So, do you buy, if you had to, would it be, okay, I'm going to buy the Coke, I'm going to buy the Pepsi, I'll get both, keep everybody happy?
I like both, but I am more geared to buying Coke than Pepsi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. It depends.
You are quite the puzzle.
I could tell the difference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For sure. But they're both really good.
Yep. Yeah. But you would, if you were in a store, you would buy a Coke. Interesting.
I don't know. It depends on my mood, honestly. I am not the person that's like, what do you like better, Pepsi or Coke? Because I really like both.
Interesting.
It depends on my mood.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with either one, but
like if Pepsi was like the only option, I obviously would drink it. Or if Coke was the only option, I would drink it. It's not like if it was just Coke, I'd be like no, or if it was just Pepsi, I'd be like no. I would still
absolutely. Dr. Pepper, yeah. I like Dr.
I'm not a big fan of it.
23 flavors.
The worst thing is when you think you're the worst thing is when you go like I get Chipotle sometimes, right? The worst thing is when you ask to get a root beer and you get home and you take a drink out of it expecting it to be root beer and it's Dr. Pepper.
Well, yeah, that would be bad for any of them if you expect it to be a Pepsi.
The worst.
Yeah, when you get the wrong thing, or when you get. See, now I never ordered diet. It's like not ordered. It just doesn't taste good to me. It doesn't taste good.
My grandma loved diet. I don't know if she'd get diet. No, she'd get diet Pepsi. Loved drinking diet.
So I remember
Pepsi.
my mom drinking Tab back in the day. It was like a pink can Tab. It was like the big first diet soda.
No idea.
It was big back in the day. I remember that. Yeah, but no, can't do that. But you get those sometimes. Where can I get a Coke? And then all of a sudden you drink it and it's a Diet Coke and you've already driven down the road. And you're like, I'm not going back to change that.
I know. And I was like, I have to drink it. Ugh.
Julie says, I don't care how good a quarterback is if he don't have a line to block for him. That's exactly right. That's true. If you don't have a line, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we still need one.
Yeah, you still need one. But I mean, I get her point.
I'm going to go play quarterback.
You're going to go play quarterback? All right. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Let's see.
Drew Brees get out of retirement.
Oh, Dr. Pepper and root beer. There was a mix-up. Happened, Pauline. Same thing. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, we got a lot of good comments here. I'm telling you what, this is a good day worth of comments. Yeah. All right. Well, we have to go because it's a little bit late.
Yeah.
That's not too late.
We have to figure out what's happening for the noon.
For the show. Yeah, we got to get ready for the noon show. If you want to, join us at WTOV 9 for the midday program, and we'll have that. And then, of course, again, want to mention it one more time. We have the News 9 Sports on the go tonight from Seven Ranges Entertainment at the Fort Steuben Mall. If you want to attend and see it live, be a part of the show, please come out and see us. Now, if you can't do that and you want to watch it live, you can watch it on WTOV 9 YouTube channel at 7 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, if you want to watch it on Facebook, watch it on the Facebook stream. That starts at 9 o'clock this evening. All right, everybody, final word. Bye for now. Absolutely. Remember the two rules, everybody. Have fun and always try your best. Can't thank you enough for joining us. Can't thank Valley Converting enough. Mom, can't thank you enough for sending the care package. And Jordan is ready to go. She goes, get me out on the 4th of July boat, and I'm ready to go drink some Pepsi. All right, everybody, have a great day. We will talk to you next.